Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout, a professional bout, held in the middleweight division. Our first fighter making his way to the cage and into the blue corner, Arunas, Klimavic!
So here's our international fighter, all the way from Lithuania. Can you pronounce his name?
I'm going to attempt to.
I'm going to call him for the Generationless fight, blue corner. Here comes the argument now, Irish knee pads.
And his opponent, making his way to the right.
Now, Dave Graham, an SBG teammate of mine. I'll try not to be too biased here. Dave moved over to our gym not long ago, less than 6 months ago. He's fought for us once against a very tough guy. This last fight, unfortunately, didn't go his way. But let me put it this way, Dave Graham, by far, has shown the most improvement I've ever seen in a guy that's recently joined. Never out of the gym, shows grit and determination when he's in there. And the guys that he's training with, Aaron Wilkinson, Matt Inman, guys like Brendan Lockney, big guys that are well known in the industry, are very confident of his abilities. Aaron Wilkinson.
Sorry to be interrupted, but
James Adamson just fell off the stage.
What's the fighter standing to my left and my blue corner? This fighter is 28 years of age. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing in at 80.1 kilograms. There's a record of 1 win, 6 losses, no draws, and 1 win coming by way of submission. Fighting out of London, Arunas, Klimavic!
So Arunas there in the tie shorts. Dave Green stamping his authority there.
This fighter is 31 years of age. He stands 6 feet tall and weighing in at 84.3 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win, 1 loss, no draws. That win coming by way of submission. Fighting out right here in Manchester.
Dave Graham has got some spectacularly heavy hands, and I would not be surprised if this ended fairly early, if he clips Arunas on the chin.
yeah, I mean, he boxed in the army, David Graham, and I've seen the majority, I think I've seen all his fights, and very good stand-up.
He used to fight at light heavyweight, and he's made the cut to middleweight, and
he looks a lot better.
He looks a lot better
lean,
for it, yeah. And he's been working a lot on his strength and conditioning, a lot on work on his nutrition, his boxing, his MMA, and his jiu-jitsu. He's a tremendous improved fighter now, and I'd love to see what he can do tonight. Comes out quick, throws a kick, right hand, left uppercut,
that was a big right
and it's
hand.
just going to be over. Look at those shots.
Yeah, that is
it's over, it's done.
That was just a one-sided beating. As soon as he got clipped with that first shot, his opponent did not want to know. Heavy-handed.
David Graham has been very hungry to get back into the cage. He's been very hungry for a good fight, and I'd love to see him more and more on UCC.
I would love to see him for longer than 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Looking for some.
Ladies and gentlemen.